Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Rebel Galaxy Outlaw. We have some things to take care of before we head back. Mostly what we need is a ton of steel. We just gotta find a ton of steel somewhere. But we also have this mission. I'm trying really hard to get down out of the lawful part of the bar and into the cool guy part of the bar. Sorry, this is not the thing I wanted. Here we go. So we do have this mission that requires us to fly to the Dakota system for like an okay amount of pirate rep and also an okay amount of money. I'm not super wild about it. Let's have a look at the mission board here and see if we can find something to replace it. Yeah, like this. We marked nav points with 3 deadbeats, deliver a beatdown if necessary, get those envelopes. That's in Missouri, which is even in the direction we want to be going. So let's get that on. 6 units of explosives. Unfortunately, I really don't have a good idea where to get 6 units of explosives. Yeah, some of this stuff is, some of this stuff's tough. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. We'll jump out and we'll do that other pirate mission, then we'll come back through. That'll give us a lot of time to fly around and potentially find the steel that we're looking for. And also, we actually have space in the cargo hold, right? Yeah, look at that. So we can do a little bit of mining, try to find ourselves some of that obtainium. We are a little bit pocket poor right now. Net worth is good. We got a powerful ship with powerful defenses, but it sure would be nice to be able to continue buying things. Okay, I think that was just a shutter and not me crashing into anything. I'm not going to worry too much about... Where am I going? We're going to Arizona first? Yeah. I'm not going to worry too much about the mining right now. Let's get out to this other mission, and then we'll look for mineable resources on the way back. Because who knows? We might just find a real easy way to get a hold of some obtainium by the time we get out there. Maybe one of the stations there will sell it. Maybe we'll happen across a mining fleet, you know. It might be worth it to jump to asteroid fields, even if we don't intend to mine at them, though, just so that we can see if there's anybody else mining at them. You know, people we might be able to convince to part with their goods in exchange for their lives. So, I guess let's just jump to these nodes, huh? Let's do a little bit of exploration. We are doing an awful lot of not flying places manually. Craft proximity, huh? What are we talking about? Craft proximity. Oh, we're talking about combat. You know, Hitchcock Coronas are fairly valuable. I think that's a good enough reason to get involved in this. Who are they fighting? Oh, the police. That's a little unfortunate. There's nothing else around. Yeah, let's just move along. Well, he's just gonna fly right in front of me, though. Alright, that's it. You tempted fate. No part of this is my responsibility. To avoid getting the police thinking we're on their side, maybe we could just blow them up afterward. Well, he's fast, huh? You know, the gunfire we're seeing, it sure does seem like it's more ships than we were picking up on the scanner. Also, you know, it should not be ignored when we're making decisions like this, just how much fun it is to shoot random people in space.
Got it.
Okay, looks like they dealt with the other dude themselves, and we know he didn't have any cargo. We could try taking them on. You know what? I don't care that much. It's probably not even a very good amount of reputation that you get for killing them. Okay, anybody out here? It's good to put it on the map at least. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to bother mining right at the moment. Yes, I know the radar is impaired. Do we want to... We'll grab this one too. It's just sort of on the way. Although, I guess all locations are equally on the way if you always use the autopilot to get you places. Out of curiosity. Oh wow, that's actually a fair number of resource pings. Asteroid belt is stuff rich. There you go, we got a little bit of non-jump flight there. Okay, so this is also a resource-rich asteroid belt. Man, there's a lot of potential mining resources out here. It's a shame that you mostly get like garbage iron ore.
Autopilot disengaged by hostiles.
What manner of hostiles? Just some dudes fighting a mining hulk full of gold and iron ore. I mean, let's go help him. Maybe he'll just give us the stuff. Gold ore is fairly valuable.
I'm getting ripped to bits! Somebody help!
Yeah, this thing is a little bit faster than our ship wants to turn. I will say, I think that the Steel Rats is a super good name for a group of pirates. I want to be a Steel Rat. Alright. Boy, do I have some good news for you, sir. Close enough for a lock-on, and then suggest to him gently that he should pay me for my services.
You can forget it.
Oh, I don't know. I think you maybe ought to listen.
Damn, I'm gone.
Let's give him another shot.
We ain't all Robin Hoods out here. Mostly just hoods.
Hell no, I'm not
Okay.
dropping my cargo.
Look at that. Piracy. We're doing it. We're living the horrible dream. Okay. Nice to have gold ore.
Destination reached.
So we're still holding pretty lawful. They make it really hard not to be lawful. You gotta put in some, like, serious effort being a scoundrel out here. Sort of the opposite of the way it is in real life. Alright, I don't think we've ever been to this system before.
Entering the area.
Craft entering the area. Whoa, where is this relative to me? Okay, they're, like, actually very far away. But they're also pretty large. So, nothing we actually need. Probably it's not worth harassing that many ships. I don't know that we're going to be able to take them easily. So let's just head over here. I believe we are harassing a cop.
Pilot disengaged by distress signal.
You know what? Let's focus on the mission first. I want to make sure we're actually able to do
Let's
this.
do this.
Autopilot disengaged
They're
by
tearing me
hostiles.
up out here.
Okay, hold on. Mission log. We've got a snitch on Flagstaff, but we don't know who. A cop patrolling Hanuman Belt has some records with the name. Get that name. Okay. So, I guess we'll ask him over the radio to, like, you know, come with us, or we can just blow up his ship. But it feels to me like blowing up his ship is not actually going to get us a name.
I could use a hand.
Alright, hold on a second. Sorry, that's not the button. What are we looking at here? That guy has a lot of stuff. These pirates do not have... Ooh. Hey, look at that. That's that steel that we need. So maybe this is one of those situations where we ought to just jump the freighters. They're normal freighters though, right? Like, these are not gunships. I'm just trying to figure out what the safest way of killing all of the players involved in this particular situation is. Probably we ought to start with the pirates. And I mean, we don't have enough hold space to carry everything these guys have on them, but we can carry quite a bit of it. And we can get our unit of steel. Who knows? Maybe they'll see the wisdom of our words and just drop the stuff along. Oh my god, coward! Okay, he actually is just openly fleeing, so I guess we'll let him go. Let's not be drawn off course. Sorry, is somebody shooting at me? How dare you? There we go. Finally we managed to get one that isn't just in open retreat at all times. Like, how do they think they're going to be successful pirates if they just break and run the moment anybody shoots at them at all? Okay, this one's flying in the right direction.
That up your tailpipe.
Got him! Thanks for your help. Let me give you a little something for it.
Come to mama.
Okay, he dropped something. Hold on, let's see what it was.
I think that's the last of them.
You know what? He said, let me give you a little something for it, but it kind of seems like he didn't actually drop anything. Yeah, he totally didn't actually drop anything. Maybe he gave us money. I have the scope all looking at other things. So it would have been easy to miss. Alright, let's go have a word with the Samson over here. Try to get on the far side of it from the rest of its friends. And then let it know that we would like a little bit more payment, please. Shields are taking hits. Not... Oh, we actually aren't out of hostiles yet. That's weird that we got a notification both from a pilot and from Juno herself that the situation was all clear, when it totally wasn't.
Well, that went better than expected.
Okay, the Samson. Alright, let's see.
We ain't all Robin Hoods out here. Mostly just hoods.
Here, take it. Just let me be.
Oh, that was very reasonable. Feels like that's a really bad way to get the valuable things out of a cargo container, right? Like, it's got to be some significant risk of loss. You know, a little bit of inventory shrinkage. And that right there is the last unit of steel that we need, right? Sure was. Okay, so then the question is, do we rob this other... I would probably rob this other ship, right? How much hold space do I have left? 4. Yeah, I think we robbed this other ship. Is this the one that I'm looking at here? Is this the one that had all the stuff in it? 3 units of designer clothes. Looks like the other ones have mostly bailed. Here we go. This guy. This is the one. 3 units of gold ore. That's what I want. Let's go say hi. Also, I like how separated he is from the rest of the ships. You know, is there actually a station in this? Okay. Before we get involved in the actual mission we came here to do, we're gonna have to stop off at the station and unload some of this stuff from the hull. What do you think? I think the guns probably can hit us from this angle. Maybe let's start getting underneath him at least. There is a turret down there on the bottom. I can see it. Whatever, we'll handle
We
it.
ain't all Robin Hoods out here. Mostly just hoods.
Here, take it. Just let me be.
Man, everybody's being so reasonable today. Just a bunch of tremendously smart freighter pilots. I would like to get all of the gold ore first.
There we go.
There we go. And then, of the rest of these things, I don't remember what's most valuable, so we'll grab some robot modules.
Hold full.
Okay. You know what? Actually, we have a couple of citizens arrests in here. As cold-hearted as that is, let's dump those guys out because they're not really worth anything. And we'll grab these holovids.
Gotcha.
And what else? I guess a unit of religious tracks I'll have to do. Okay. And we'll we'll get right on that mission. Apparently we have to abandon this dude in space in the slow way before it'll let me jump out to where I want to jump to. No, I'm not. There we go. I am not trying to tractor things. We really just need more buttons, man.
Pilot disengaged by hostiles.
This would be less of a problem if there weren't 70 functions bound to E. We got a Steel Rat's gunship. Ooh, pretty big bounty on that one. Maybe I should just try to run, but I'm feeling overconfident. Let's do some damage.
No, mother's preserve.
What do you say about my mother?
Hostile inbound.
Shove that up your tailpipe.
Look at that. Big missile hits, not even breaking shields.
I'm gonna burn you to dust.
Bounty received.
Alright, let's go have a look at this thing.
Missile inbound.
Yeah, man, we can play chicken with a much larger class of ship these days. Alright, this was probably worth the time we spent on it. This ship is super cool looking. I wish we could fly one of these. Also, man, very tough. We sheared off an awful lot of stuff there.
I think that's the last of them.
Okay, cool. The waypoint. For a second there, I couldn't remember where we were flying. Yeah, I might go so far as to say our ship is pretty badass right now. Kind of seems like I'm gonna crash into these outposts. There we go. It was a cruel little joke that the autopilot played on us there.
Time for another heavy.
Apparently, it's starting to feel like it might want to rise up.
I'm Randall's ass.
That's all right. We'll get down to the planet. I'll get in there with a spanner to fix that. And also, it reset my power levels, even though I pretty much always want them to be... I forgot about the big glottis face. Pretty much always want them to be what they were there. We have, like, no weapon draw at all. Alright, let's get a little bit rich. And we took no component damage at all. That's fantastic. So, robot modules, religious tracts, iron ore, nobody wants to buy my transplants. That's pretty good. Those coronas. And all you can buy here... Oh no, okay, there is some other stuff. They will sell us counterfeit goods, but they will not buy our counterfeit goods. In fact, it doesn't seem like they'll take anything illegal. It might be the case that you can't tell whether there's buyers for illegal stuff until you actually bring the stuff. Alright, out of curiosity... Okay, we've already seen offers of all of the ships that we're ever going to get offered, I guess. Or I don't know, maybe we just haven't... Maybe we haven't gotten far enough in the game to unlock other stuff. I don't actually know how big the plot of the game is. We're just looking at the commodities board. What am I doing? So we only have 35k. Not quite enough to make the next upgrade we want, right? Yeah, we need 48. Well, we might be able to get there right here in this system. Let's have a look at the mission board. Crown Jewels. I mean, it's a high-risk strike. It has a lot of pirate rep associated with it, but it's high-risk, low-pay. That said, I sure do want to get in good with the pirates. Oh, we have to finish the... Right, I don't have any space in my mission log. Do we want to drop something, maybe? No, let's just do the mission we came here to do. I totally forgot about it already. And we'll come back and we'll do this other pirate thing if it's still available.
Destination reached.
Okay, so there's supposed to be a cop here. Looks like we're not quite at the waypoint. Boy, there's actually a pretty large number of cops here. Not really sure what my move is here. I guess let's fly over in the direction of this one and shout at him about this list a little bit. And then who knows, maybe we can actually take the cops now.
We would not decline an offer of assistance.
Let's hope that you aren't interested in declining this other offer either.
76.2.
You know, we're not actually on the objective point. Though we're not getting a read on the objective point either.
That's a kill.
I'm just gonna start lighting them up.
One down. You've got a friend on the force.
Nothing left but dust. This ain't gonna go well for you.
Wait, police standing improved. Aren't I shooting at a captain here? Maybe this particular captain is not well liked by his men?
Missile inbound. Shields down. Port hull breached.
Ouch, shit, man, no. Cops are still too much. Holy crap. They tore through all of those new defenses, like, instantly. Like, we got a notification that the shield went down, and then we were dead within 2 seconds, maybe?
Miles' business.
I mean, maybe it's just we gotta find the right cop to yell at.
Disengaged by craft proximity.
But I figured we would get, sorry, this is what we want to do. I figured we were gonna get in some trouble. Prospector with a hold full of iron ore, we don't need to mess with him. That's not worth the trouble.
Time to get into it.
Autopilot disengaged by hostiles.
Oh, I mean, this is extremely whatever. I don't care about this fight at all.
Missile inbound.
We're just gonna try to roll past that. And a distress beacon detected as well. This is a busy part of space.
Missile inbound.
All right, we took a couple of hits there.
trying.
a hit or two.
Buddy.
At some point, we probably need to.
No, man, I'm
Actually-
not dying today.
At some point, we probably need to actually upgrade the missiles too.
Son of
The
a
fact that
bitch.
the fact that we can only get locks with these ones on people who are facing away from us
Gotcha.
is definitely a problem. I was gonna say, where the hell did the other one go? I mean, we don't need to fight this one. They don't even have any cargo. But they did shoot at me.
Good job. Randall Vance here, and it's a privilege speaking to all you hard-working folks out in the Great Lonely.
And his ship does not seem to be terribly fast. We're gonna be right upon him in a second here. Imagine thinking that that was a good idea.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, that wasn't so bad.
Okay. Now, to the mission. Maybe. a mission that is maybe doable.
Just what I needed. A gaggle of shitheads.
Destination reached.
Target acquired.
Looks like trouble.
Assistance requested.
Let's see here. We don't have any options to talk to any of the police. Maybe we need to help them resolve the situation first, and it sort of feels like the opposite of what we would want to do here. I mean, I was kind of thinking that while they're fighting the pirates would be the best time to fight them, but also their weapons are so terrifying that it doesn't even help for them to be distracted, apparently. How many of them are there right now? Quite a few.
Target eliminated.
Yeah, I don't know.
Your assistance was much appreciated.
Oh. Wait, where'd those Vacrome tissues go? I was trying to home in on them. I think the cops picked up that box of Vacrome tissues. Well, that's just very inconvenient for me. And the only thing I can think of at this point for resolving the quest is that we have to blow up these police ships, and when a pilot falls out of one of them, we gotta take them on board or something. Okay, like we are right on top of the mission marker. That's not the thing I wanted. But we did talk to them already. Like, we looked through the comms menu. We're not going to be able to just get one of them to talk to us.
Dodge Patrol here. We are initiating a contraband scan. Do not deviate from your flight path.
Feels like a time where we might want to just leave. I don't know where we just jumped to, but,
Autopilot disengaged
you know,
by
away.
signal.
Super snack, high quality desiccants.
Okay, so it's not super clear to me what we need to do here, but if it is indeed
Destination reached.
blow up some cops, we are
Looks like
not
somebody's in trouble.
able to do that. That's just not a thing we can do.
I seem to be in a bit of trouble. I sure could use your help.
You don't really look like you're in trouble. Honestly, it looks like you're doing just fine, just sort of floating here, real lazy-like.
Engaged by hostiles. Hostile craft inbound.
Let's put some more marks on the kill board. Ah, shit. Ambush.
That's a weird time to react to the ambush.
Got it.
Right. Sorry, I am defending you. There was a shiny thing for me to pick up first.
Mayday, mayday. Requesting help from anybody in the area.
Oof. Boy, a piece of that dude sheared off and went basically right into the cockpit there.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
Oh, bioweapons.
Green across the board here.
Just need to pair up, and we can be on our way.
Okay, well now I have a hold full of bioweapons. Not really sure what I'm going to do with those. So we're probably not...
Sure pulled my ass out of the fire. Here's something for your trouble.
Destination reached.
Okay, 4,000 credits. I mean, I guess that's fine. Yeah, we're not really any less lawful than we were when we got here. I kind of want to be able to dock at pirate stations and just, like, see how different it is, see what it's like. I'm having a really hard time getting pirate reputation now. Alright, this mission does not feel doable to me. We cannot fight police very effectively in our current gear,
Autopilot
so...
disengaged by hostiles.
And that sort of makes me think that we have pretty good gear now relative to the stuff we're able to get.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Really, because it feels like it's just going to be a huge waste of my time. There we go.
Destination reached.
Clearance granted.
I feel like we had one of these missions before, right? And I couldn't do that one either. Like, are we ever going to be able to fight police if we can't even begin to fight them now? How much better is our equipment really going to get? Alright, let's go to the mission board. I'm just going to drop this thing. It doesn't even pay that well. It's not worth going to all the trouble.
Mission abandoned.
Alright, show me something cool. Yeah, that'll do. Deadbeats, go collect envelopes. Got it. And that'll be enough to get us our ECM system. Which we can probably run, given our power plant and everything.
Blackjacks, craps, keno.
Although it does add another button for me.
This side of Montana. New Vegas.
Space Montana, of course.
Destination reached.
Loose cargo containers, that's interesting. I do wish that it was a little bit clearer about, like, who the target of the mission was. So when we get closer to this guy, like, are we actually going to have a comms option that is appropriate to the mission, or are we just going to have to shoot him? It seems like the communications mechanics are pretty thin. He does have a mercenary ship guarding him, which we may have to fight, but I don't think it should be a big deal.
What's your status?
Green across the board here.
What about the other guy? Is this the... Nope, that's not the person we're supposed to talk to. I guess drop your cargo?
Sorry about this, but a girl's gotta eat.
Fine, I'm injecting my cargo. Just back off.
I hope you got insurance.
Seems like my turret thinks this mercenary is going to fight us, so...
Shit! Bogey down.
I am now taking my, my targeting and morality decisions from my targeting computer. Okay, discrete envelope. So yeah, that was what we needed to do. We need to get into their cargo. And then, yeah, there's some other stuff over here that got dumped. We may as well go and steal that as well. So the fact that there is no, like, hey, pay up interaction before you potentially have to blow them up there makes me suspicious that the cop interaction probably was the same thing. We probably did just have to kill him. Which we are really, apparently, not outfitted to do.
Got it.
Alright, I do love free stuff. At least I love free stuff now that we actually have the space to carry some of it around. We were having a real, like, too many limes problem before.
There we go.
And hey, look at that. Eventually we found the steel without having to rob anyone. And to answer your question, nope, don't feel bad about it at all, actually. Listen, I'm trying to be a pirate out here. Let's have a look at the surroundings a little bit more, Okay, this guy has the discreet envelope. It's a little bit more guarded than the last one. A couple of normal freighters. It's like basic mercenary ships. Alright, let's start with this. We're just gonna jump this mercenary out of nowhere, and then we'll worry about the freighters after we take out the fighters. Try not to slam into the giant space bean. Wow, the piloting assist does not treat ships the same way when you are not in combat mode with them.
You just try and shake this.
It's nice to have the weapons to actually take on a real ship. And if those weapons would start firing again, there we go. Wow, I mean, you gotta admire the chutzpah there. To not even turn off, just keep flying directly toward me, even once the shields were down. I mean, I'm not saying it was smart.
Come on, Juno.
Alright. Don't quite have what it takes to run away. Let's make sure that we call up the one with the envelope first. Hey there, buddy. I have a suggestion for you.
Sorry about this, but a girl's gotta eat.
Fine. Take the cargo. Just let me live.
Works for me. Apparently not for my turret, though. Listen, he's very aggressive. Don't you worry about him.
Got it.
Multiplayer games, huh? What value could those possibly have? But the hold is full. We should probably just drop some stuff. I mean, like, we're probably not going to be able to sell the stolen freight. Honestly, probably not the narco cola either. Maybe I don't even want to have bioweapons in the hold. You know, I don't mean to come across as, like, squeamish or anything. And then we could hit the other freighters that are here, but we still need to have room in our hold to, I was not trying to use the tractor beam. I was trying to fly forward. Again, these really need to be different buttons. This is a big part of the downside of designing your controls for a gamepad. It's just there's so many keys on the keyboard, you know? Hold on, I could probably speed up a little bit and make this go by faster. There we go.
Destination reached.
Alright, what do we see? I saw some mines over there. So it looks like basic fighter, gunship fighter. Pretty much the same organization as the last one. It started up the same way. I mean, it worked so well, right? Maybe I shouldn't have left those other freighters alive to, like, radio back what my ship looks like and my call sign and everything. So, sorry, never mind that. It's just an errant twitch of the finger. Whoa. They tried to engage their jump drive there? Is that what that was?
Gonna go your way. Look what we've got here.
Come on.
Yeah.
Wait, where are the other... It's not what I'm looking for here. I was looking for their other backup. I don't know what happened to them. This guy just lit out immediately, huh? He's actually pretty fast for a ship that size. He does. He keeps engaging his jump. You can see he, like, jerks forward suddenly. We're not actually catching him. Not sure what happens when we... Yeah, I jumped past him. That's weird. That's weird that that was... First of all, it's weird that that was happening, and secondly, we had no ability to like, jump toward him or anything.
Destination reached.
He was gonna be able to just eternally run away from us by doing that thing. Alright, hopefully we've reset the node a little bit now. So we will start by telling him to drop the envelope this time. Hopefully that'll be good enough. I mean, our ship's still in fine shape. I don't think we've taken any real hits. If we do end up having to fight another group of mercenaries, it shouldn't be an issue. Alright, as soon as we get under 5. It's maybe not the optimal angle to attack him from,
This was just not
but
your
maybe
lucky
we won't
day.
even have to fight.
Fine, take the cargo. Just let
Yeah,
me
see?
live.
Easy. Some solid shooting there.
The Dodge Sector's best station, the kind of music your mama warned you about.
Where's my envelope?
Here on the
There we go.
76.2.
Gotcha.
Hold full.
Okay, I guess we maybe at this point ought to fight a little bit, you know, so as to survive.
Don't crouch.
Rescue ejected pilot. You can't rescue a pirate. You can only rescue a person who shoots people for money, but not in that way.
Oh, hell! I'm fixing to...
Game's making some weird moral
Everything
judgments
going
here.
okay?
It is now. Maybe if we get our bar over into the pirate area, then the options will change, and we'll be able to rescue pirates and, I don't know, imprison others.
Autopilot
This ain't
engaged
gonna
by
go well
hostiles.
for you.
Man, I don't want to get engaged in this nonsense. What are we looking at here? There's a couple of steel rats, and they're fighting police. Yeah, I don't want to do this.
Your lucky day.
For a second there, it lit up. I thought we were going to be able to get away.
Feel free to assist, citizen.
Yeah, I'm assisting the only person in this situation that I care about.
Destination reached.
Docking request received. Automatic landing sequence initiated.
Alright, well that turned out pretty well. Once I, like, really embraced my inner, I'm trying to think of a good euphemism for pirate. I've already used all the ones I know. You know, asshole. Once I really embraced my inner asshole.
Cargo removed.
Okay. Red Devil faction, 14,000 credits, which is, of course, enough to get us that ECM. Not that we maybe even need it anymore. But, you know, as long as we're installing upgrades. Now, we need to do the part where I go look at the keys and figure out how I actually use this damn thing. How does one launch the countermeasures? Countermeasures are on X. Okay, easy enough. So what's our next move? It's probably hull plating, right? In fact, there's real good odds that hull plating should have come before the ECM. Given that we're not really, the missiles are no longer really posing a problem. 75,000 for the good armor. Okay. And what was that weapon upgrade? If we wanted to replace our laser with something that actually, like, hurts people? This thing seems like fun. Alright, let's make this our next move. 34,000 for that. Then we'll talk about hull plating. Alright, well, I think we're ready to get back on the actual plot. Ooh, risky bootleg run to Juarez, which is not where I want to be going. Just a little inconvenient. We could try another one of these snitches. Ah, you know what? No thanks. Let's just get moving. And we gotta go do some work for Richter if we ever want him to come and assist us again, which I totally do. Listen, I'm as surprised as anyone to find that I'd really like to see Richter again. Where are we at on that bar? Oh, hey, look at that. We're almost back to neutral. I mean, like, I know I've sided with the police against pirates a couple of times. Those are just, like, random battles, though, and you really don't have the option of going the other way, because the police tear you apart if you do the other thing. Like, holy shit. You just gotta put a lot of concerted effort. Yeah, we want to go this way. We are not headed to Taggart.
Destination reached.
You know, I don't think I've laughed at the Manny face once this episode. I'm starting to worry I'm losing my joie de vivre.
Someday this thing is just gonna shake itself apart.
Oh, jeez. Alright. Okay, real actual combat. Immediately. It's like being home.
Damn it. Just what I needed.
Good news is I'm not particularly concerned that these ships could actually kill us at this point. Yeah, you keep running. You're going to be very disappointed with the outcome of this particular plan. Well, you gotta respect that. He realized he wasn't going to get away, and so he turned around to just, like, do the thing. You know, respect's not the right word, but... Yeah, alright, I guess we'll fly all the way over here. For a second there I was like, you know what, I'm not going 5 kilometers out of my way for iron ore. But I guess there's a second box that I just accidentally shot at. It was a finger twitch.
Gotcha.
Alright. What am I looking at here? Montana jump gate. That is, in fact, exactly where we are going.
Autopilot disengaged by craft proximity.
It's a bunch of craft. Man, I almost want to try to jump the cops here. They don't have any of those big jump ships. I'm gonna go for it. Without any of those officer ships, maybe we could take these guys down, especially since they're, like, pretty distracted, right? And he is very wiggly.
Feel free to assist, citizen.
Oh, I'm trying. My guns are just... I don't know what's happening. You know, it's really hard to shoot these pirates. They're so slippery.
All units.
There we go. That's the outcome we wanted. Gotta shut him up before he gets to the end of that sentence.
Missile inbound.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wonder if the pirates are paying attention to what's going on here, and if maybe they will not kill me as a result.
See how this suits you.
Yeah, these trooper ships are very, very maneuverable.
Missile inbound.
Ah, shit.
Is that all of them? That is all of them, so I'm pretty sure I'm now being shot at by the pirates.
Wanted level cleared.
Hold on.
As good as dead.
Man, no gratitude. You know, you can't say I didn't give him a chance.
No, Shanzendo.
Even with the good missiles, the ones that are, like, guided by imaging systems and stuff, you gotta know it's a bad idea to fire missiles directly into the opponent's gunfire.
Come to mama.
Right? I feel like that's the kind of thing that you shouldn't... Nobody should have to tell you.
Craft inbound. Destination reached.
Man, we're still, like, really hovering right at the line of lawful and neutral. Feels like maybe you intentionally blow up a patrol of police officers. That should just drop you right out of the bottom of the lawful bar. I guess we didn't leave any witnesses. Nobody knows what we did. It's a pretty bad policy when you're trying to build a reputation.
Such a splitting headache.
Okay, so... This is where we're supposed to drop off those transplants. Yep, so if we're getting to this thing, we gotta just go through Colorado, then New Mexico, then we fall back to Eureka from there. We're getting there, we're getting there. And this is really only like half of the distance across the map.
Destination reached.
Turns out there's just an awful lot of space out there in space. I feel like we haven't been out this way for a little while.
Autopilot disengaged by craft proximity.
That is a pretty big ship over there. What is that? Ooh, a pirate freighter. Background tissues. Nothing that we're, like, really after. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I want to get involved in this. We just need to fly past. It'd be really cool if my turret didn't draw the attention of all of the enemies directly to me. You know, they're very busy. Let's just move along. I think my turret may have killed a jackrabbit by itself.
Inbound.
Jackrabbits are really terrible ships. I would much rather be driving that old dumpster than one of those things.
Well, well, well.
Are they really chasing me?
Inbound.
Hold on a second, sorry. Our ability to afterburner when the power is not diverted to the engines is less than infinite. Which, frankly, is just very embarrassing.
Craft
Okay.
entering the area.
Here we go. Let's get back to working on all of that plot stuff. Hey, you remember all that stuff that was happening in the beginning of the game?
Here we go.
Autopilot disengaged by hostiles.
How live are we? Helcony. It's a couple of Helconies. This is probably not even worth our time. But honestly, it might be faster to kill them than to run from them. And we're certainly not in any danger here.
Missile inbound.
Alright, I have a thing I can do now when there's missiles inbound. I heard that and I was just like, oh well, time to get hit by another missile.
Missile inbound. Hold full.
Yeah, I forgot to sell off the commodities, that's right.
This some bullshit, right? Nothing left but dust.
She was about to start shouting about hacks.
Full. Destination reached.
It's not my fault I died, his targeting system was overpowered. Man, if only the devs didn't play that ship.
Call sign Bandit 24 requesting clearance to land.
Alright, let's actually remember to sell some of the garbage out of our cargo hold. Alright, what do we want to part with here? We could sell 2 units of steel off, all these robot modules, iron ore, red star beer. They would not take our transplants here. Everybody loves gold ore. Multiplayer games, remarkably valuable for a thing that nobody would ever have any use for. I gotta be honest with you, carrying around all this contraband has not been as annoying now that we have a better ship that's more capable of running from the police.
You, Satchel? A friend of mine told me to look you up. Said you'd be able to help me find someone I've got a particular interest in.
Well, friend? I don't usually get a lot of referrals. Well, work is work, I suppose. So, the particular interest?
Goes by the name of Ruth, or Ruthless sometimes. You know him?
I know him by reputation, and we've crossed paths a few times. What is the nature of this interest?
Honestly,
I really
that's
dig this
my
dude's
business
whole
for now.
aesthetic.
Well, I do have some resources I can call on to locate Mr. Ruth. However, I'm in the middle of another task at present.
What would it take to get you to drop that task?
Nothing, I'm afraid. I'm a great believer in finishing what I start. Tenacity is my watchword. However, if you were to assist, we might speed things along.
What kind of assistance are we talking about?
Well, Miss Markev, nothing that would be outside your areas of expertise.
I don't remember telling you my name.
I was
Miss
about to say.
Markev, I have been around for a long time, and I have an infallible memory. I certainly remember hearing about you. At any rate, I've a troublesome bounty to collect. He's been skipping systems, and a second pair of hands would make it easier to corner him.
What's the handle?
Sandar the Trues, a small-time skag dealer, but slippery. I'll send a profile to your pad. What say we meet at the jump gate to Louisiana and pursue him together?
And then you'll point me to Ruth?
I'll do my utmost. That's all I can guarantee.
See you in space, then.
Okay, I mean, I'm interested, but I kind of think we want to end this episode at Bountiful Vista. You know, we have all the stuff to make the next phase of our setup, the next phase of our station. I think let's go do that. And we'll come back and jump to Louisiana with our new robot friend. He does seem like a guy you want on your side. So we need to jump down to Texas and then Eureka.
Destination reached.
Oh, you know what?
Well, look what we got here. A couple of assholes.
I'm not even paying attention to how much money we have. We might have been able to, Really? Single jackrabbit? Okay. Works for me. But after the sales, we might have been able to buy that tachyon gun. I don't know. This guy's far enough away from the gate that maybe I didn't even need to go after him. We might have been able to just jump through.
My, look what we have here.
It feels almost unsporting to use the actual guns on my ship. And what's the story with this guy? I mean, pure water's pretty valuable, right? And then we're right at the jump gate, so we can immediately escape any consequences for our actions.
This was just not your lucky day.
Fine. I'm ejecting my cargo now. Just back off.
Craft entering the area.
He's just gonna drive right into me. You know, I'm inclined to take that as a hostile maneuver.
Looks like that's safely in the hold.
Wasn't there one more thing? Yeah, robot modules. Okay, you know what? Maybe we don't want to mess with this big old fleet. We should probably get out of here before that other guy radios what just happened. Maybe he's too afraid of us. Sure, they might all get together and blow us up, but I would definitely fire a lot of missiles at that guy first.
The area.
Anyway, is Texas? Yeah, Texas is where we're going. And then from here to Eureka.
God, it's like getting hit by a truck.
Things are pretty quiet around here. Maybe too quiet.
Destination reached.
What does that mean? What is too quiet? What is that guy even thinking? Now, if he said it was maybe a little too rough out here, that I could understand. Alright. Hey, Spanner, I'm home.
Autopilot disengaged by craft proximity.
Wait, I'm not quite home? I mean, we should look, right? Data cubes, coronas, I mean, it's not nothing. It's nothing hugely valuable, though. I think I really just want to get back on it here.
Destination reached.
Alright, let's turn this place into a bona fide shipping destination, so that it will be much easier to hijack cargo ships.
Requesting clearance.
It's very important to make sure that the dock knows we're coming in so that we don't accidentally crash into any of the other traffic around here, right?
How's it going? Have you got the materials I requested for construction of the bay?
All right, I've unloaded that steel.
Excellent. Let me know when you've made an arrangement.
Wait, do I have to... Really? I can't just do it all at once?
All right, I've unloaded those components. I think that's everything.
Indeed it is. I'll get started on construction, and I'll let you know when it's complete. I'm positively electrified. This is magnificent.
That's true enough. Alright, so apparently I do have to actually let some time pass. And it's still almost entirely cop work. I'm starting to have some suspicions about Spanner's allegiances. But I think that is a pretty good place to end the episode for today. That was productive, man. We got stuff done. We kind of made a new friend. You know, we found an opportunity, at least, to make a new friend. So, when you come back next time, tomorrow, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be going to Louisiana to hang out with our new robot buddy. And we'll see you then.